When you have a dust up with a fellow YouTuber, it doesn't matter who it is or what it's over, things can quickly escalate out of hand, can't they? It all, they have friends, you have friends, we all have differing opinions, and before you know it, World War Bloody 3 started on YouTube. Well, I, for one, am sick and tired of the whole thing, as I've already said. And, yeah, I'm just moving on and doing my thing. But there's one particular loose end I want to tie up, and I'll tell you about it right now, if you'll indulge me. How do everybody? Welcome back to the channel for a Wednesday. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad. Right, let's get to it, shall we? There's a YouTuber on here, goes by the name of Retro on his bikes. Now, I'm sure you all know who he is and what involvement he had with a situation that's passed. Now, that's fine. Water under the bridge, gone. Let's not talk about that anymore. Now, what I want to talk about is a problem that exists between me and Retro that I've tried to resolve privately, but to no avail. So I'm going to put it in front of the public eye and publicly talk to Retro, and we'll sort it out this way. Retro and my problem went back probably several months now, knowing how time flies. What actually happened, I got a week-long ban from YouTube, and the reason for this, someone reported one of my videos. When I was looking around, I discovered on Retro's channel that the person responsible owned up. Retro commended him for his actions. I got a screen dump of that, by the way, but I'm not going to put that here. I emailed Retro at the time, and I said, I'm not very happy about this because my channel was actually doing very well and going great guns, and because of the actions of this user on your channel, it's all ground to a halt. And a short time later, and after a reply from Retro, I might add, thank you for that, he decided to go online and intimate that he'd received threatening emails off of a YouTuber and reported them to the police. Now, putting two and two together, it was quite obvious who he was referring to. Number one, I never threatened anybody, and number two, really, come off it. Well, roll forward to now. I found another tweet from Retro, which you can see here. What Retro did, he accused me of stalking and then said he blocked me. Now, all the name calling, the petty bullshit and everything else that goes on YouTube, I can put up with, but being accused of a criminal offence is defamation. So what I did, I retweeted that tweet using my business account because my Gabby Cabby profile had actually been blocked. And I said to Retro, you've done me a wrong'un. That's defamation. I gave him a deadline and said, I want you to withdraw your remark or I'm going to seek legal action. Just for clarification, I did have an appointment with a solicitor to discuss this, but I have since cancelled it, and all will become clear shortly. I emailed Retro not so long ago, and I said, look, I don't really want to do this. I want to find a mutual solution to the problem, a mutual face-saving solution. Now, I said to Retro, what I want you to do is apologise publicly for that tweet and take it down. And in return, I'm willing to apologise and take a certain amount of responsibility for my actions, because I'm led to understand that by retweeting that, I actually made Retro quite fearful and worried about safety and things of that nature, which obviously you would. And I'm going to honour my piece of the email right now, and I'm going to publicly say to Retro, I apologise for any ill feeling or fear that I may have caused him. At the end of the day, I was just trying to protect my reputation. And that's all it ever has been in any of it, ever. you know, if people want to take the piss, go and name call and everything else, that's fine. Now, I have since learned as well that Retro has lost his father. His father passed away while Retro was at sea. And I want to take this opportunity publicly as well to express my deepest condolences to Retro and his family. I lost my stepfather a few years ago, and you know, my wife lost her father. Anything like that is truly devastating for any family, and again, I really am truly sorry. What I want to do, I want to try and help if I can. It's not part of making amends or anything like that. I just feel like it's the right thing to do, to try and help a fellow person who's in difficulty. I understand from what Retro's saying, he's got a hell of a long trip, something like 500-mile round trip, to actually go to the funeral, spend time with his family and come back again. And I understand that financially that's going to put quite a strain on Retro and his finances. So here's what I'm going to do. After I get home from work this afternoon, I'm going to go on Retro's Buy Me a Coffee link, and I'm going to make a donation to Retro to try and help go towards the fuel costs that he's going to entail to go down to, you know, have the funeral of his father. I'm going to leave the link to Retro's Buy Me a Coffee in the description for this video, and if anybody else feels the need or is able to help somebody out, then I'm sure deep down he would appreciate that as well. Now, all I want to do is just move on. I don't want any hard feeling, I don't want anything from anybody, I just want to move on. And to Retro, I am very regretful about everything that's gone on. You know, I don't want to say any more about it, and I hope that any money that does come your way, I will certainly make that donation to you today, once this video has gone live a bit later. Will help soften the blow. All the best. Toodaloo.